B2B, back to basic.
Did you know that basic research is your ticket to advance or new research areas?
Increasing the appreciation of science through the NRCP's B2B, TV, and online pitch is NRCP's contribution to enhancing science culture in the Philippines.
Basic research go along the way and even in the front line of every research journey. It involves an assorted blending of an enormous range of skills and activities. Welcome to the DOST-NRCP's Back to Basic or B2B online classes series.
In almost every technology that we use every day, basic science and math are working behind the scenes.
This is NRCP's new program, where our scientists, artists, and experts will explain concepts in basic science.
Bear in mind that basic research does not have to be basic in the simplest sense of the word. It is something that we want you all to redefine to make it more attuned and relevant to the needs of our time.
This program aims to use the power of multimedia to translate technical information which our artists, researchers, and scientists are tirelessly generating.
We will be inviting experts from the 13 divisions of NRCP to discuss a range of topics from climate change to perhaps the current pandemic. I invite you to take part in this.
Sa pagbubukas ng 2021, meron kaming inihanda sa inyo, Expert Class.
It is the latest, the newest online platform that brings experts together to discuss the important topics in the country today.
In 2021, the National Research Council of the Philippines is pleased to announce the opening of its experts classes.
The market for the skin, especially the face, are they really useful?
In mathematical biology, we study biological systems using quantitative methods. We model complex systems as an alternative and easier route in finding solution to biological problems.
Pero yung behaviorismo ng bee swarms, no, napaka-importante, no, at napaka-lalim ng mga patterns na lumalabas at alam kong gumagamit ka ng mathematics mo, no. In the earlier model of Dr. Labahante, it said that below the red line there will be a decline as shown by the green curve. No? Can you further elaborate on that part, please? Could the central limit theorem be used to estimate the spread of COVID-19 affected by influencing factors?
It starts out small at first, sometimes for a variety.
We like to believe that more information drives more thoughtful decision. That the more features we recognize, the better we will be. Data-driven decision-making is the process of making choices or options based on appropriate analysis of relevant information.
How maximizing information being affected by the new normal, including its accuracy and legitimacy, provided most of the data will be gathered through online platforms.
In an online class, it is always advisable that you do not only interact with your students, okay? You have to capitalize or maximize the role of parent.
Good morning, everyone. We shall begin our virtual program in a few moments.
Welcome to this experts class on vaccines and vaccination. My name is Dr. GIANNE, a virologist with interest on highly infectious pathogens and its control. I'm currently affiliated at the UP National Institutes of Health and the Department of Medical Microbiology at the UP College of Public Health. Joining me is Dr. John Mark Velasco, a research faculty of the Institute of Molecular Biology and Biotechnology and the Clinical Associate Professor of Epidemiology. He is a physician scientist specializing in emerging pathogens, clinical trials, and epidemiology. We're both from the Medical Sciences Division of NRCP, and most importantly, we are both vaccinated. To start off, we'll give you an idea on the types of COVID-19 vaccines and vaccine platforms which are currently available or are being developed. Scientists around the world are developing many potential vaccines against COVID-19. Currently, there are around 90 vaccines being tested in clinical trials among humans, and 30 candidate COVID-19 vaccines have reached phase 3 clinical trials. On top of that, at least 70 preclinical vaccines are under trials in animals. All these vaccines are designed to teach the body's immune system to safely recognize and block the virus that causes COVID-19.
Currently, there are several different types of potential vaccines for COVID-19 which are in development, some of which already have an emergency use authorization from health regulatory bodies, such as the Food and Drug Administration. One type of COVID-19 vaccine is an activated or weakened virus vaccine. So this type of vaccine uses a form of virus that has been inactivated or weakened, so it doesn't cause disease or replicate in the body, but still generates an immune response. Another type is what we call the protein-based vaccines. This vaccine delivery platform uses harmless fragments of proteins or protein shells which mimic the COVID-19 virus to safely generate an immune response.
A third type is the viral vector vaccine. This delivery platform uses a proven, safe virus that cannot cause disease among humans, but serves as a platform to produce coronavirus proteins to generate an immune response. The last type, which are the newest platform, are the RNA and DNA vaccines. This is the newest, cutting-edge approach among all the vaccine platforms. This uses genetically engineered RNA or DNA to generate a protein that itself safely prompts an immune response.
The first generation vaccines that are currently being used have all been granted emergency use access by the World Health Organization and by national regulatory bodies. Newer and better second generation vaccines are in the development pipeline and will be available once they pass the safety and efficacy criteria set by regulatory authorities. What is important to emphasize is that these vaccines have been proven to be safe in large phase 3 multi-country clinical trials involving tens of thousands of humans. Adverse events are expected,